Wow, Clint, thanks for joining me on this Zoom. What you told me on the phone yesterday blew me away. I've come to know you pretty well over the last few years. That you're pretty much of a non-hype sort of character. Um, and for you to say this is probably the best risk-reward opportunity in 40 years of on and offline business you've seen, I thought, yeah, I need to speak to Clint more about this and find out what he means. So I'm recording this, Clint, just to show my team members also, rather having to regurgitate it from what you say. Do you mind that if I've recorded it?
Oh no, that'd be wonderful. We have something very special here, and I'm delighted that you're helping to
Okay.
spread the word, and more importantly, the education.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Because this is takes a little bit of understanding, but what we have here is something very, very special. And like you said, I don't like to be full of hype, but what I do like doing is being excited.
Yeah.
And I've done webinars most of my life, and people often say, gee, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And so, as I mentioned to you before, I've got a background in financial planning, venture capital, obviously network marketing, and I've seen a lot of stuff.
Mm.
And this opportunity is, as you said, the greatest risk reward opportunity I've ever seen. And I've got a couple of slides I'd like to share with you, if that's okay.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah.
And I do this primarily to keep me on track, because when I get excited, I wander. So hopefully these slides will keep me on track, because I know your audience.
20 minutes.
Yeah, I know your audience is busy, and I've got my eye on the clock too. So we're going to talk, folks, about building your business, any business online, while at the same time you can accumulate an income-producing asset and potentially benefit from tremendous asset appreciation potential. And so we're talking about a lot of things here. We're going to cover these. I still want to try and come in. Your time is valuable. But the top of the scale here is the value of the targeted advertising that you're going to get to a qualified audience. And the fun thing is, for less than $10, you're going to get 1 full year of advertising to a targeted audience. Better yet,
Crazy.
You can earn with and from your team and the efforts of your upline and downline 20 levels with infinity depth. And I know that sounds kind of crazy, but it makes sense. We're going to talk real quickly too about the potential for passive income in an optional but sustainable system that will feed your advertising budget. And then the cherry on top are the long-term benefits of potentially substantial appreciation potential. Let's break these down real quick. The value, any program, any product, any service that you buy in the network marketing industry has got to have a value proposition. So when the last person on earth joins, they have something of value. That's so important, all right? And as a side, always ask yourself, what am I getting for what I'm putting in? If you're not getting anything, think twice about it. So you're going to get 1 year of advertising for less than $10, new advertising credits to a targeted audience every single day for a year, targeted network marketing audience, and qualified buyer audience that are crypto savvy. The leverage is incredible. The subscription model provides nearly assured spillover to entice your team and prospects. Bring your people in, they're going to see benefits, they're going to see activity, they're going to get excited, okay? The free entry and free earning appeals to all marketers. It's free to join, free to earn, free to build.
So what you told me is anyone that signs up, even before they pay, they get a free position and some free credits.
Absolutely. And that's one of the things that myself and Frank Hester, the founder of AsimiPros, is very adamant about, is leading with the value, leading with the product, and that's the advertising. When you join, you get positioned, and you can do from there what you want. Stay as a free member, build for free, or ideally purchase a subscription, begin getting daily advertising credits, and benefit from earning on 20 levels and a 100% matrix match bonus. That's a benefit to you for referring other people in. There's also an upfront income that can pay 6 levels deep when you refer somebody else. Bring your team, they bring their team. This is good for the big builders and will help the little guy get started too. Now, in addition to this, As part of this community, there's a subscription model in the Forced Matrix that provides nearly assured, nearly passive income for your team. This keeps your team members excited. Again, we're dealing with a 2x20 matrix, which is relatively narrow at the top. And because everybody in a subscription is generating 365 new positions over the course of the year, it absolutely force feeds spillover downline. You don't want to sit around and wait for it, but by golly, it gets people energized. And I think Gareth, you and I have seen that. Yeah, you and I have seen that in a parallel program, haven't we?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
We just absolutely went crazy. Now, in addition, there's an optional proof of stake income model that is available that can provide nearly passive income. That's not within AsimiPros, but it's part of the overall hashing ad space community. The math that I've done on that is substantial. Again, always risk, keep that in mind, but the reward is substantial. And here's where we come to the big picture, the substantial appreciation potential. The Asimi token is the native token for the hashing ad space community, an advertising income community, as I said, with over 350,000 registered members and about a 13,000 Alexa traffic ranking. That means they're one of the 13,000th most visited sites in the entire world, okay? The Asimi token is the only token accepted for purchases and commissions at AsimiPros. Do the math, folks.
Yeah.
All right? As AsimiPros begins to grow, it will create more exposure, more demand for the Asimi token, and the possibility for some appreciation over time. You can learn.
Currently, Asimi is about 6 cents a token. Is that right?
As of the time that we're recording this, there was actually a little bit of a pop in the token trading around 7 cents right now. And you can learn more about the Asimi token at asimi.io. And I also want to mention, too, that there's an additional staking opportunity, as I said, at Hashing Ad Space. And these yields are substantial. You guys can do the math. We'll be doing training for our team to figure out how to do that math. But it is substantial and essentially passive. You can earn, Gareth, without referring people with these proof of stake model systems.
Which suits a lot of people who don't want to refer, or obviously with AsimiPros, they've got the option of bringing all their people in, or just doing it themselves.
Or both, exactly.
Excellent.
So
okay.
here's what we want to do is that you've probably already registered. So make sure that you take full advantage of your free position in the Personally Forced Matrix, and you can begin earning and building with no out-of-pocket expense. In fact, you're going to get 100 free advertising impressions when you join. There are some strategies that Gareth and I will be teaching you as to how to best leverage your positioning to create 100 to 400% or more income leverage within the matrix. There's an innovative funded
Facebook group.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Sorry, yeah, I'm sure in the future we'll set up a Facebook group quite soon that will probably give some training.
Absolutely.
Explain that.
That's a really, really good idea.
I don't really want to carry this video on too much more, but I'm sure people who've watched to the end of what you've just said will be pretty excited already, Clint. So
yeah, and I know I've went a little bit further, but I tried to cover all the highlights, and hopefully everybody out there will have a listen and see why that both Gareth and I are so excited. And again, in my mind, the greatest risk reward opportunity that I've seen in 40 years. And come join us. We'll have some fun.
Yeah. There's a join button on this page, people, and also once you do sign up, you'll be able to get hold of us, and we're happy to help with any questions or training, etc., what you actually need. So thanks for your time, and hopefully we look forward to making plenty of Asimi with you in the future. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Clint. Take care. Bye-bye.